Hello and welcome to my No Gathering 0 Gold to Token challenge. I gave myself this challenge because I wanted to see if it was possible to play the game without just gathering all the time and make enough to make a token. We have some restrictions, so let's go over that. For these restrictions, we're going to use only this character, no vendor mounts, no heirlooms, no warband bank, no toys or abilities that provide a service like a mailbox. And obviously no gathering, so no mining, herbalism, skinning, or fishing. For things we're allowed to do, we're going to call them permits. So we're going to be able to use crafting professions, normal world and city vendors, the auction house, dungeons, quests. Also, we are going to allow the use of our Hearthstone and the use of a personal bank if we need the bank, but I'm pretty sure we won't need it. We're starting off with a level 80 Beastmaster Hunter. We have a low item level, we're at 84, and I know that the item level is well over 200 right now. This right here is just me showing that I have no heirloom gear or anything like that on. And it's all pretty low, it's all like greens, maybe one or two blues. You have one purple there, but nothing special. We are also starting off with 0 gold in our bag, so we're going to have to do a couple early on quests just to get some gold started. And we are also starting off with no professions. A couple of the items that I'm using are Auctionator, Trade Skill Master, Scrap, Craft Sim, Me Use, Tracker, Blizz Move, Sexy Map, and TomTom. To get started, we're going to get a Hearthstone set, and we're going to put it in Silver Moon City because it's close to the auction house and the bank. We're going to go ahead and do some quests that we can find out in the forest. Let's go.
You like goods, don't you? Then find them.
So after doing a handful of quests, we ended up getting 225 gold, so we went back, sold our junk, posted the random practically pork that we found, and went over to go get our first profession. We're going to grab tailoring for our first one, and we're going to grab enchanting for our second one. Now, before we jump in to just start trying to craft stuff and getting our first craft bonuses right now with no gold, we're going to struggle. So what we're going to focus on is getting the open world treasures for the professions so that we have extra knowledge points for when we spec. We're going to go around and get all of the ones on this list in purple for both enchanting and tailoring. Now that we've got all those extra knowledge points from all the treasures, what we have to do is find something that's going to give us a little bit of armor to level up, something that we can use for our professions to gather later on, and for raw gold to be able to fuel leveling up those professions. So I'm going to introduce one of the delves that we're going to end up using. This delve is in the Void Storm and it's on the left side. It is called Shadow Guard Point. Now, tier 1 for this delve starts at an item level of 170 recommendation, and as stated earlier, we are a little low. We are at 84, so some of these runs are going to take a little while, and they're going to be a little tough. So we're going to fast forward through most of them.
Universe is full.
To do this delve, you just talk to this guy, grab this gun, run around and shoot all of the mana siphoning spots all over the map, kill all the mobs up until the end, which is at the end of the staircase, and kill the boss. So after one run, we got a little bit of junk to sell, a piece of leggings that we used to upgrade a little bit, and then some materials we can put on the auction house, but not a whole lot. Still, not a bad start. Time to hearth home, post all the stuff, and get rid of our junk.
So many
After we got rid of our junk, I realized we had mail. The pork we sold earlier, or posted earlier, sold. A little bit to help. So now we post the stuff on the auction house, and it's time to level up a little bit of our tailoring. At this point, with the little bit of gold that we have, I'm just going back and forth from the auction house and the trainer and finding stuff that's cheap that I can use for our first craft bonus so that while we're leveling up our skill, we're also getting more knowledge points. After only getting to skill level 16, I realized I had a quest that was completed that would get us 375 gold. So I quickly went over there into the Void Storm to hand it in and get some more gold to help fuel this grind.
Do you want?
Once I handed that in, I just took the portal back to Silver Moon and started min-maxing on the auction house and the trainer. Once I hit skill level 25, I was able to achieve a specialization. And we went with Nimble Needlework and we dumped 20 points into it immediately to unlock both subcategories so that when we do get cloth to drop, we get both subcategories, one for Arcane Weaving and one for the Sun Silk category. Now, doing this specialization doesn't allow the cloth to drop just yet, but this is setting us up to drop both specialty cloths later on. Then, it was back to running the delve for some more junk and some gold. After one more run, we went back home, emptied our bags, and checked the mailbox from previously posted auctions. Not bad. That puts us just above 600 gold. So, back to the trainer. Let's level it up. Once we hit level 50, we were able to do a second specialization in tailoring, and this is really where it's going to start to pay off. We went over to Fabric Specialist, and we dumped all the remaining knowledge points that we had in there. This actually allows cloth to drop, but now that we have that, the specialty cloth from Nimble Needlework also has a chance. I went and disenchanted some of the gear that I had made while I was leveling tailoring. Used up the knowledge point because we will be doing that later on, but right now it's not high enough level. Cleared our bag and back to farming. After doing this delve a couple times, I was kind of getting bored of it, and I didn't like the chance for the cloth to drop there. So we went over to a other delve in Harundar. It's over here in the corner. It's called the Grudge Pit, and it's very easy. This one I just used as a reset, so I would go in the first room, pull all the mobs to the center, kill them, leave, come back in at tier 1, do it all again. And I did manage to get a couple of cloth drops during this, so hopefully this helps out. We go back home, clear our bags, check the mailbox, a little bit of gold, post all the stuff that we had collected. We got a good list going on here, and then back to leveling our skill. Halfway through, I realized we needed more knowledge points. So I used Muse Tracker, and I realized that I could go buy this book because I am renowned rank 6 in this region. So I can come over here, grab this book, skill issue tailoring. It grants you 10 knowledge points. So we use that to boost this up a little bit, which actually ended up getting us otherworldly cloths, which allows more cloth to drop and rare cloth to drop when you level it up in Harundar and the Void Storm, which is going to help later when we farm in the delves. Alright, so far in this challenge, we've leveled up item level a little bit. We got a little bit of gold in our bag. Not a whole lot, but a little bit. And that's because we invested it into getting some professions set up. We got tailoring and enchanting set up, tailoring with 2 specialization trees going at the moment, and enchanting will be there soon, but not quite yet. For our specializations, we have Nimble Needlework, with both subclasses unlocked for the rare cloth drops, and then in Fabric Specialization, we have 24 points in the subcategory to allow us to have higher drop rates for that specialized cloth. If you're enjoying this series so far, leave me a like, and we'll see you in part 2.